Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Mutant is Key video. Why are mutants key? Well, that's because we've got so many different kinds of events associated with them. So one of the first things that we have in associating with mutants is all about this, which is a solo event. Solo event, which is the Gladiator Gauntlet solo event. It has a stipulation within it in that you've got to fight with mutant champions in arena to get more point. You don't have to use this as a method in order to get the maximum amount of point. Because if you looked at it from this particular perspective, then you'd need to grind 270 fights in arena with mutants in order to get the point, and the point in order to get the keys. It's up to you. You can go and do that right now. But the thing is, all about this, you're not able to claim them going forward. So, like, as you can see right now, like, there's a time limit on when you can claim more of these keys, these Strontian I can't speak properly. Strontian crests in order to access more tiers of the side quest and do multiple times. Okay. But mutants are key in various different other areas, and this particular guide is centered around Mutant Uprising. Something to point out right away is that the guide that I'm doing for the side quest monthly has probably like 1 or 2 tabs. I need to build it out. It is 10:30 in the UK at the moment, in Wednesday, and I'm trying to get as many videos done as possible. It's just not possible to create all this stuff as quickly as possible to a quality that you'd expect from me and the channel. So bear with me, it will take a bit of time. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, I've had everything built out, including, you know, what I'd like to include is event quest guide, side quest guide, all the things when it comes to Paragon Gauntlet. Unfortunately, a lot of the time it's like, go, get it down, get it out. All right. So do bear with me. We'll get there. Don't worry. But yeah, in the link in the description, it will just show this what I'm working off at the moment, which is this particular guide, which is called the Mutant Uprising Guide. What I've done for this, and based off of the objective, we're going to go over and break them down in a minute and go to each individual one. I've broken them down into different particular fights. Tested out, tested the place in which they are, and where the champions are. It's an option. You could go down a different method and go, okay, well, how do I want to approach this? Defeat a skill class champion with a mutant champion using a light attack as a final blow. You could go into arena, try that out. It's up to you. I personally don't think it's as effective. That's just a personal opinion. I'm sure you can do it, and the same thing will probably be incursions. You can do it for free without an energy cost. But I would say that there is a bit more of a better method to do it, and as well, if you're not too fussed with losing a bit of energy, then this can be done relatively well and in about a day. I'd say in a day, based on energy rotations for free. So free energy that you get. So to start off with, we do Mutant Uprising skill. You can go to, and I do recommend, Road to Labyrinth. So in Road to Labyrinth, which is in special quests, Road to Labyrinth, and then going into 1.2, which you can go here. You can do a different method. I'm not saying that you have to do this exact same method, because you can go like, okay, well, I've done skill, then there's a mutant there. Although you can't. With this particular quest, you cannot stack, which is really annoying. So it's like, if you go and do, okay, like we're doing now, we're going to end by doing a light attack. So I'm just going to like do this, and one's going to connect. I don't want a medium, because then, you know, that will kind of defeat the point of the objective. So that's that done. You can't then go to that particular mutant champion right there, which is Wolverine, who's also, like, you know, he's an X-Men. So you can't go and do that. I did try. I'm not going to try it in this video because I've already done it. So I couldn't get that last particular one. So what you can do with this one is, you know, exit, restart, go back in again, and go do that. And that's a 1 energy cost. So that's very kind of like low end. You do have to do this 10 times, which does, you know, does get a little bit laborious. But it's up to you how you want, as I said, it's up to you how you want to approach this. The problem is, because you have so many different kind of stipulations of finishing. Final blow with a light attack. Final blow with a medium attack. It just, all these particular stipulations become a little bit more trickier and, you know, I'd say a little bit annoying. But that's that one. That's the first quest, okay? What do you do for the second quest? You need a science-based champion. So we've got like a cool option here. And by the way, you can track event quest. Event quest could work as well. But these are kind of like other options right here. But I'd recommend then going to back issues 7, quest 1.2. So let's come out of here for this second quest, go into back issues, go into back issues number 7, which is Arachnid Action in the classic. 1.2 is the Spider-Man, and if we just preview, we want to see a 2-star Electro, which we see there, and that's 1, 2 to there. I'm pretty certain that's 2 energy. I'm pretty certain it's 2 energy. Yeah, 2 energy it cost in order to get there. So that'll help you out with that one. That particular one, you've got to finish by doing a medium attack. So that particular one, finish by doing a medium attack on the final blow. So that just gets that all done and dusted. We then move on to the third one, which is Cosmic. This is all about ending with a heavy attack. There's a really cool little place in Act 2.1. So following the guide, if you go to Act 2.1, which is right about here, on Act 2.1, which is new recruits. On new recruits, we just go and begin quest, and you'll see you've actually got a double option. For 2 energy spend, you can either go down to Superior Iron Man, or you can go up to Angela. So that gives you an option. Actually, you should check, is that definitely 2 energy spend? Yes, it is 2 energy spend. I double check these things because sometimes you're like, did I get this right? Did I get this wrong? Got to be right on these things, otherwise people pick up on them. Mystic based champion. Fun enough, we stay in Act 2 and we go into Act 2.3 for 2 energy, fingers crossed, 2 energy Scarlet Witch. So we click right there, we go in, and we do. We've actually got either side. Or a Dr. Voodoo. I actually just realised that. There's a Dr. Voodoo there as well at the same time. So that's good to see another option. So there's 2 there. Go left or right. You can't lose. So that's always good when you can't lose. Now, we are at quest number, or option number 4. Number 4 is going to be all about... And by the way, the previous one was... and previous, Ember Heavy Attack. SP1 for that previous one on the 4th one. On to the 5th one, and it's all about tech champions. And this particular, and tech champions, and I should really check what we've got to do with that one. Tech champions and, oh no, just tech champions, just defeat tech champions. That's good, because it was something like SP2 or SP3, you just feel like you'll be there all day. So going into the tech version of it, the tech one we've got to do, we go back to Road to Labyrinth and go to Special Quests, go to Road to Labyrinth, and then go to Quest 1, Round 1, and in there should be, drumroll please, a vision, a 2-star vision, if it loads. There we go, 2-star vision for 1 energy spend. We love that, low energy spend and getting something right there. Lovely, fantastic. Then what do we do about the last one? Well, the last one, I'm going to give you some options, okay? So option 1 is going to go and do a duel. So there is, to be honest, you could just literally put in anything like Ra into there, and you'll probably find a champion. I mean, look, there's Ra AC, which is a 3-star Colossus, which is an X-Men based champion. It's up to you. You know, put it anything random, like... One I've put down on the list is WoW 2000, which just quick search and WoW 2000, and it's a 5-star rank 1 Emma Frost, which I tested for this particular video. Honestly, you could put anything in there, and if you're facing off against an X-Men based champion, it's done and dusted. I nearly yawned then. I held that back, the yawn. As soon as I finish this video, I need to head to bed. But yeah, that's the guide for this one. Of course, for the video, I haven't kind of like 100%. I haven't done all of the ones that need to be done. But what I thought I'd do is go and create a guide first, and you can go and road test my guide out and see about how you do, and you should be able to do absolutely fine. We got there in the end. Yeah, that's really been it. That's the guide for the video. As I said, a bit of a forewarning. You will be doing a lot of mutant-based grinding, and that will just be a case of like using your mutant to get points for the Grandmaster thing, whatever it is, Gladiator Gauntlet, the Gladiator Gauntlet event, and just kind of like doing some of these quests. You don't have to do them in some of the things I've mentioned. You can do them wherever you like. Like if it's easy to do them in normal difficulty, do them in normal difficulty. If it's do them in Thronebreaker, do them in Thronebreaker. Want to do them in Arena, do them in Arena. Incursions, do it in Incursions. do this wherever you feel necessary. As I said, for me, it's just a case of if you've got a lot of energy to burn, then you're like, I'd like to get this quest, these objectives done, because it annoys me to see objectives not done. Then have at it. Good luck, and I'm sure you'll smash it out. But that's been a video. No more talking. Check out some content located on screen. Check out the guide in the link in the description. And I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that will be. And do bear in mind the side quest guide will be built out. It's just going to take time. Apologies, but that's life sometimes. I really wish there was more hours in a day. I really would. Any case, thanks very much. Bye-bye.